echoes across the land. A voice no warrior can withstand. It pulls us from the edge of peace, where mortal fears begin to cease. We rise again to face the flame, to carve in time a lasting name. No fate can take our will. The winds have shaped what we became, through endless trials, through loss and pain. No gentle path was ever ours. We walk through ice, we walk through scars. Yet still we stand, yet still we fight, with burning hearts and frozen night. A strength no death can kill. The clash erupts, the world will shake. With every life we choose to take, no mercy found within this place. Only the will to face the face of destiny, both cold and near. A truth that strips away all fear and bends it to our will. Beside our side, their silent strength, a living guide. They feel the call, they share the flame, a bond no mortal dares to name. Through storm and blood and frozen air, we move as one without despair. A force no world can still. Through shattered shields and broken cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fall can break what we became, a living echo of the flame. We fight as one, we fight as all. No warrior ever truly falls when driven by such will. The sky ignites in northern light, auroras dancing through the night. They mark the path that we have walked, the wars we fought, the truths we spoke. No life was lived in silent peace. Our battle cries will never cease, a fire that burns until when final breath escapes the chest, we know we stood among the best. The gates of gold begin to shine, a realm beyond the mortal line. The iron north will always call to those who chose to give their all and climb beyond the hill. The silence breaks before the storm, A truth both ancient, dark and warm. It lives within our beating chest, a force that never seeks for rest. We stand where frozen winds collide with fire that we hold inside, unbroken by the cold. The sky above begins to crack. There is no path for turning back. We've walked too far through blood and frost, through every gain and every loss. No fear remains, no doubt survives. We fight as those who never die, with hearts of iron bold. The clash erupts, the thunder calls, a roar that shakes the ancient halls. We strike with fury sharp and clean, a force both ruthless and unseen. No mercy found within our hand. We take control, we make our stand, a story to be told. Beside our side, their piercing gaze a living guide. They feel the storm, they feel the flame, a bond no mortal dares to name. Through frozen woods and shattered plains, we move through loss, we move through pain, together, strong and cold. Broken lines and fallen cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fall too deep, no wound to hide. We carry strength we cannot hide. We fight as one, we fight as all. No warrior ever truly falls when bound by ancient code. Carry every name of those who walk through ice and flame, a whisper through the endless night, a memory of the final fight. No story lost, no soul erased, each warrior forever placed in legends to be told. When silence comes and night is still, we stand victorious on the hill. Our legacy in frost and stone, a truth forever to be known. The storm we forged will always rise, eternal under northern skies, a fire that won't grow old. sky. of endless gray. light, no path to show, only the truth we've come to know. That strength is born through endless fight, through darkest day and longest night. A fire beneath the cold. The winds will tear the soul apart, but cannot break the iron heart that beats within our frozen chest. A force that never seeks for rest. We carry scars like sacred flame, a mark of honor, not of shame. A story to be told. The clash erupts, the steel will sing a sound that only war can bring. We strike with fury, sharp and fast. Each moment could become our last. Yet still we stand, yet still we rise, with burning hearts and frozen eyes. No weakness we uphold. Beside our side, their silent strength, the living guide. They feel the rage, they feel the flame, a bond no mortal dares to name. Through frozen woods and shattered ground, together strong, forever bound. A truth no fear can hold. Ranks and endless cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fall too great, no wound too deep, a vow each warrior will keep, to stand until the final breath, and meet the waiting arms of death, with courage strong and bold. Auroras dancing through the night, they mark the path that we have walked, the wars we fought, the truths we talked. No life was lived in silent peace, our battle cries will never cease. A fire we uphold. When silence falls and all is still, we stand victorious on the hill. Our legacy in ice and stone, a truth forever to be known. The fire beneath will always rise, eternal under northern skies. A legend never swore an oath beneath the sky, to stand as one, to never die. Not in the way the weak and fall, but rising strong beyond it all. Our breath like smoke in frozen air, sign of strength we proudly bear, a vow we cannot break. The winds would test our every step, a promise we have always kept. No turning back, no path undone, until the final war is won. We walk through storm, we walk through flame, no fear of loss, no fear of pain, for honor is at stake. Feel the bond, the truth that reaches far beyond. No words required, no pact declared. Our fate together, always shared. Through forests dark and frozen plains, we move through blood, we move through pain, a force no world can shake. The clash begins, the sky ignites, we rise within the endless fights. No mercy found within our hand, we take control, we make our stand. The earth itself begins to break as ancient powers start to wake, a storm no world can take. Through shattered lines and broken cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fear allowed to take control, no weakness left within the soul. We fight as one, we fight as all, no warrior ever truly falls when bound by oath we made. The winds will sing of what we are, through every wound, through every scar. A story carved in ice and flame, a legacy tied to our name. No silence strong enough to hide the truth we carry deep inside, a truth none can remake. Final breath escapes the chest, we know we stood among the best. The gates of gold begin to shine, a realm beyond the mortal line. The wolves will guide us through the flame, to halls where none forget our name. A vow no death can break. shadows move across the snow, where silent winds forever blow. We walk between the dark and light, prepared to face the endless fight. No fear remains within our chest, no soul among us seeks for rest. We rise with northern flame. The sky above begins to crack. There is no path for turning back. We've come too far through blood and frost, through every gain and every loss. The fire within will never fade, a mark no time can never shade, a truth no man can tame. The clash erupts, the storm takes hold. Our iron hearts refuse the cold. We strike with fury, sharp and fast. Each moment could become our last. Yet still we stand, yet still we fight, with burning rage and frozen sight. No weakness we proclaim. The wolves run close beside our stride, their piercing eyes a living guide. They feel the war, they feel the flame, a bond no mortal dares to name. Through shattered lands and frozen plains, we walk through loss, we walk through pain, together in the flame. Through broken ranks and fallen cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fall too deep, no wound too wide. We carry strength we cannot hide. We fight as one, we fight as all. No warrior ever truly falls when bound to such a flame. Every name of those who walk through ice and flame, a whisper through the endless night, a memory of the final fight. No story lost, no soul erased, each warrior forever placed within the northern flame. When silence comes and night is still, we stand victorious on the hill. Our legacy in frost and stone, a truth forever fade, the flame remains alive through time, through endless chains, eternal in its flame. stand where countless fell before, on frozen fields of endless war. No fear remains, no doubt survives. We fight as those who never die. Our breath like smoke in frozen air, a sign of life beyond despair, a flame that never fades.
The winds will whisper who we are, through every wound, through every scar. We carry truth within our name, a legacy of ice and flame.
No peaceful end was ever planned. We chose this life, we took this stand. No soul among us waits. Clash erupts, the sky will break. With every life we choose to take, no mercy found within our hand. We rise to meet the final stand.
The earth itself begins to shake as ancient powers start to wake. A storm no world delays.
The wolves arise beside our side, their silent strength a living guide. They share the path, they share the flame, a bond no mortal dares to name. Through frozen woods and shattered plains, we walk through loss, we walk through pain.
The truth no fear betrays.
Through broken lines and endless cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fall can break what we became,
A living echo of the flame. We fight as one, we fight as all. No warrior ever truly falls when bound to ancient ways.
the sky ignites with northern light.
Auroras dancing through the night.
They mark the path that we have walked.
The wars we fought, the truths we spoke.
No life was lived in silent peace.
Our battle cries will never cease.
A fire that always stays. When final breath escapes the chest,
We know we stood among the best.
the gates of gold begin to shine.
Around beyond the mortal line.
Eternal warriors of the north,
Our spirits rise forever forth beyond the final days.
silent rise, reflected in our hardened eyes, a force no man can ever tame, a surge of blood, a living flame. We move as one through wind and wave, no soul among us seeks to save, only to fight and stand. The ocean roars, the heavens break, with every step that we now take. No turning back, no path undone, until the final war is won. We strike like thunder from the sea, a storm no world can never flee, a force no fate has planned. Resounds across the shore, a war unlike all wars before. The ground will shake beneath our might as we embrace the endless fight. No mercy found within our hand. We take control, we claim the land. With iron will we stand. Run close along the side, their piercing gaze a living guide. They feel the rage, they share the flame, a bond no mortal dares to name. Through storm and blood and frozen rain, together bound through loss and pain, we walk the sacred land. Shattered shields and broken cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fall too great, no wound too deep, a vow each warrior will keep, to stand until the final breath, and meet the waiting arms of death. No fear can command. The sky ignites in crimson hue, the end draws close, we feel it too. Yet still we fight, yet still we rise, with burning hearts and frozen eyes. No weakness left within our soul, no force allowed to take control. We follow our demons. Endless dawn, where halls of gold forever shine, beyond the reach of mortal line. The iron tide will always be a truth that sets the spirit free, a legend carved in sand. Frost has marked our every step, a trail no time will intercept. Each battle fought, each scar we bear, a testament beyond repair. We carry truth within our name, a legacy of ice and flame that no man can deny. The frozen lands became our home, where restless spirits always roam. We learn to fight, we learn to stand against the wrath of sea and land. No comfort found, no peace desired, only the strength that we required to rise and never die. The clash begins, the sky ignites, we walk within the endless fights. No mercy lives within our hand. We take control, we make our stand. The earth will shake beneath our might as we embrace the endless night and let the storm reply. The wolves arise beside our side, beside our side. Their silent strength, a living guide, a living guide. They share the path, they share the flame, they share the flame. A bond no mortal dares to name, no mortal dares to name. Through frozen woods and shattered ground, together strong, forever bound beneath the northern sky. Through broken lines and fallen cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fear allowed to take control, no weakness left within the soul. We fight as one, we fight as all. No warrior ever truly falls when bound to such a cry. A voice that echoes through all time, a truth no silence can confine. We carved our names in frost and flame, a legacy beyond all shame that none can never defy. When silence comes and all is still, we stand victorious on the hill. Our story carved in ice and stone, a truth forever to be known. Frostbound we stand, frostbound we rise, eternal under northern skies, where legends never die. We stood beneath the shadowed gate, where warriors rise to challenge fate. No fear remained within the soul, no doubt allowed to take control. We felt the pull, the ancient call, to stand, to fight, to never fall, within Valhalla's sight. The winds carried forgotten names of those who walk through endless flames. Their voices echoed in our veins, through every loss, through every pain. We were not meant for peaceful lands, but shaped by war, by iron hands, to rise within the fight. The drums resound across the night, a thunder shaking frozen light. We answer with relentless might, prepared to stand in endless fight. No turning back, no path undone, until the final war is won, and darkness meets the light. Stand close, their piercing gaze reflects the truth of ancient ways. No words required, no pact declared, our fate forever to be shared. Through shadowed woods and frozen plains, we walk through loss, we walk through pain, unbroken in the night. The clash erupts, the world will shake, with every life we choose to take. No mercy found within this place, only the strength to face the face of death itself, both cold and near. A truth that strips away all fear and tests our final might. Through shattered shields and broken cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fall can break what we became, a living echo of the flame. We fight as one, we fight as all. No warrior ever truly falls when bound to endless fight. Escapes the chest, we know we stood among the best. The gates of gold begin to shine, a realm beyond the mortal line. Born in the shadow of that hall, we answered to the ancient call and rose beyond the night. The storm begins beneath our feet, a rhythm dark, a pulsing beat. It drives us forward through the cold, with hearts of fire and souls of old. No path is safe, no road is clear, yet still we walk without a fear, for we were born to face the storm. Sky apart, but cannot reach the iron heart that beats within our frozen chest. A force that never seeks for rest. We carry pain like sacred flame, a mark of honor, not of shame, a truth no world can deform. The clash erupts, the steel will sing, a sound that only war can bring. We strike with fury, sharp and fast, each blow a shadow of the past. No weakness left within our frame, only the hunger and the flame that drives us through the storm. Arise beside our side, their silent strength a living guide. They feel the rage, they feel the call to stand as one, to never fall. Through frozen lands and shattered skies, we move as those who never die, together battle-born. Through broken ranks and endless cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No loss too great, no wound too deep, a vow each warrior will keep, to fight until the final breath, and meet the waiting arms of death, where legends are reborn. In northern flame, auroras dancing through our name. They mark the path that we have walked, the wars we fought, the truths we talked. No life was lived in silent peace, our battle cries will never cease, a fire that can't be torn. When silence falls and all is still, we stand victorious on the hill, our story carved in ice and stone, a legacy forever known. The storm will whisper who we are, in every land, in every scar, eternal and reborn. No throne was built for us to take, no crown was given for our sake. We earned our place through blood and frost, Through every battle, every loss, the crown we wear is forged in war, a symbol of what we are for, a truth no time can break. The frozen winds will test the soul, they strip away, they take their toll, yet still we stand, yet still we rise, with fire alive within our eyes. No fear can root, no doubt remain. We've walked through endless loss and pain, for strength no world can fake. The drums resound, the battle calls, a thunder shaking ancient halls. We answer with relentless might, prepared to face the endless fight. No turning back, no path undone, until the final war is won. No chain can never take. Same, no words required, no bond declared. Our fate together, always shared. Through frozen lands and endless snow, we walk as one through every blow. A force no world can shake. The clash erupts, the sky ignites. We rise within the endless fights, no mercy found within our hand. We take control, we make our stand. The earth itself begins to break, as ancient powers start to wake. A path no fear can take. And fallen cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No battle lost within our soul, no fear allowed to take control. We fight as one, we fight as all. No warrior ever truly falls when bound for honor's sake. And night is gone, we walk into the endless dawn, where halls of gold forever rise beneath eternal northern skies. Crowned by ice and living flame, we leave behind a warrior name, a legend none can take. The sky stands still, the world holds breath, as we prepare to walk with death. No sound but wind across the plain, no warmth but fire within the vein. We raise our blades to meet the night, prepared to stand, prepared to fight. No fear within with thunder's cry, a clash that splits the frozen sky. Our steel collides with endless force, each strike a path, each step a course. We fight as one, we never yield, no wound too deep, no pain concealed. We rise beyond the fight. The cold consumes the weaker men, but we return again. No storm can bend what we became, a force no time can ever tame. We walk through fire, walk through snow, with every step our legends grow, forged deep within the night. The wolves arise beside our side, their watchful gaze a living guide. They move as shadows through the storm, untamed, relentless, battle-born. Together bound in primal code, we walk the same eternal road. No darkness hides from sight. Once more a storm unlike all wars before. The ground itself begins to break as ancient forces start to wake. We feel the power surge within, a fire that burns beneath the skin. A truth no fear can fight. Through shattered lines and broken cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No fall can end the path we chose, no enemy can be our close. We stand unbroken, fierce and still, a force defined by iron will. No end within this fight. When all is done and silence deep, our names the endless winds will keep. Alive in song, alive in flame, forever tied to warrior name. Beneath the silent sky we stand, unbroken by the frozen land. Eternal in our The frost extends its silent hand across the ever-frozen land. It whispers truths we've always known, that strength is carved in blood and bone. We hear the call beyond the cold, a voice both ancient, dark and bold, that pulls us deeper into war. No path was given, none was shown. We claim this life as all our own through shattered dreams and endless fight, we forged our will in darkest night. The cold became our closest friend. At test we learned to comprehend a truth we cannot ignore. The winds will rise, the sky will break. With every step that we now take, no fear remains within the soul. No doubt allowed to take control. We walk as those who never bend. No fate can shape us in the end. We are the storm at war. The wolves beside us feel the flame. No need for words, no need for name. Their eyes reflect the path we tread, a silent guide among the dead. Together bound in primal might, we move as one into the fight. A force no world can ignore. The clash erupts, the earth will shake. With every life we choose to take, no mercy found within this place. Only the will to face the face of destiny, both cold and near. A truth that strips away all fear and opens up the war. Through broken lines and fallen cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No loss too great, no wound too deep, a promise every soul will keep, to stand until the final breath and meet the waiting arms of death beyond the mortal shore. When silence falls and all is still, we stand victorious on the hill. Our story carved in frost and flame, a legend tied to every name. The call beyond will always be a truth that sets the spirit free, forever bound to war. Skies that never stay the same, auroras dancing overhead, where countless warriors have bled. The cold became our only guide, the storm itself our place of pride, a life no other dares to claim. Would test our every breath, they pushed us to the edge of death. Yet still we stood, yet still we fight, unbroken through the endless night. No fear could root within our chest, no weakness ever could infest the hearts that carry northern flame. thunder sound, it calls us forward to the war, to seek the truth and something more. No turning back, no path undone, until the final fight is won, and carved in time remains our name. The wolves arise beside our side, the silent strength, a living guide. They match each step, they share each breath, they walk with us through life and death. A bond no mortal could explain, forged in the cold, in blood, in pain. A truth no fear could ever tame. The clash explodes, the sky ignites, we rise within the endless fights. No mercy lives within our hands, we take, we break, we make our stand. The earth itself begins to shake as ancient powers start to wake and call us deeper into flame. Through shattered lines and broken cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No battle lost within our soul, no fear allowed to take control. We fight as one, we fight as all. No warrior ever truly falls when bound to such a living flame. When silence comes and night is gone, we walk into the endless dawn, where halls of gold forever rise beneath eternal northern skies. War-born we stand, war-born we rise, a truth that never truly dies, a legend none can ever tame. The north wind howls, it knows our name. It feeds the ever-burning flame that lives within our iron chest. A force that never seeks for rest. We rise with every frozen breath. We walk the edge of life and death, unbroken by the endless cold. The sky is torn by distant light, auroras dancing through the night. We march beneath their silent glow, through endless fields of ice and snow. No fear remains, no doubt survives. We fight as those who never die, with hearts of fire, fierce and bold. The drums resound, the rhythm strikes like thunder, crashing into spikes of frozen earth beneath our feet. A pulse no mortal can defeat. We answer with a battle cry that shakes the heavens and the sky. A roar, no silence, like smoke, a bond no blade has ever broke. They feel the rage, they feel the call to rise as one, to never fall. Together through the storm we move, a truth no world can disapprove, a story ancient, dark and old. The storm unleashed, a fury that can't be decreased. We strike with all we've ever known, for blood, for honor, for our own. No step is lost, no line will break, no force alive can never take the will that we have always held. Through shattered steel and broken cries we rise again. We claim the skies, no fall can end what we became, a living echo of the flame. The north wind carries every name of warriors who earn their fame in battles fierce and uncontrolled. When silence comes and night is still, we stand victorious on the hill. Our story carved in frost and stone, a legacy the world has known. The north wind whispers through the flame and speaks forever of our name, a truth that time can't ever hold. Final storm begins to rise, reflected in our hardened eyes. We feel the weight of what must be, a clash that shapes eternity. No step withdrawn, no fear confessed. We face the end as we were blessed with strength no mortal hand can steal. The horns resound across the land, the last command, the final stand. No turning back from what we've sworn, to fight until a new world's born. Through shattered shields and broken ground we answer to the sacred sound, a call that only we can feel. Beside the flame, they sense the end, they know the game. Yet still they stand, yet still they fight, as brothers in the endless night. Together bound in fate and war, we share the path forevermore. A truth no silence dares conceal. The clash erupts with thunder's roar, a storm unlike all seen before. The ground itself begins to break as ancient powers start to wake. No mercy lives within this place. Only the strength to face the face of death itself, cold and unreal. We push beyond the will to die. No weakness left within our frame, only the burning northern flame. We rise again through blood and frost. No matter what, no matter cost, we fight until the end is real. The sky ignites in crimson fire, signal of the gods' desire to take us where the legends grow beyond the reach of ice and snow. We feel the gates begin to shine, a light no darkness can confine, a path no living soul can seal. When silence falls and all is gone, we walk into the endless dawn, where Valhalla opens wide to welcome those who never hide. Our final breath becomes our song, a place where warriors belong, forever strong, forever real. The man, from ash and frozen ground,
where ancient echoes still resound.
no birth was soft, no path was kind.
We left all weakness far behind.
The flame within refuses rest, a storm alive within the chest
that drives us ever to the fight.
The rivers froze, the skies collapsed, yet still our iron will held fast.
No fear could take what we became,
a force that no one dares to name.
We walk where others dare not tread, among the living and the dead, between the dark and fading light.
The drums begin, the rhythm calls, a thunder shaking ancient halls.
It pulls us forward into war,
to seek the truth, to seek much more.
no turning back, no retreat made. We stand within the path we've laid,
with blades that hunger for
the fight.
The wolves beside us share the flame. No need for words, no need for name.
Their silent steps match every move,
A bond no man could ever prove. Through frozen woods and endless snow,
together into war we go. Two forces bound
explodes, the earth will shake.
With every life we choose to take,
Not out of hate, but out of fate.
a path we cannot separate.
We fight because
We must survive, because within us burns a light,
a fire that longs to
reach its height.
Through wounds and loss, we still advance.
We give no fate a second chance.
No fear remains within our sight.
Only the truth of endless fight.
The gods themselves now turn their gaze
To watch the fury that we raise.
a storm that swallows day and night. When all is done and silence deep,
Our names the northern winds will keep,
alive in song, alive in flame.
forever tied to warrior names.
The sons of fire will
Will never fall, for even death will hear the call.
tremble
At our endless might.
across the fields of endless white. We march beneath the dying light. No crown we wear, yet kings we stand. By strength alone we rule this land. The frost obeys our every breath. We walk the silent edge of death, with eyes that never lose their flame. The wind cuts steep, but we endure. Our purpose sharp, our vision pure. No doubt remains within the soul. We gave the North our final goal, to rise above the mortal chain, through loss and fire, through endless pain, and carve in time a lasting name. From dusk until the dawn, no weakness in our blood remains, only the echo of our chains. Now broken by the will we hold, a force no legend could have told, a fire no storm can ever tame. Beside our path, they feel the coming storm of wrath. Their eyes reflect the ancient call to rise as one, to never fall. Together bound in silent might, we share the hunger collapse, the sky turns grey. We meet the end without delay. No time for doubt, no room for fear. The final hour is drawing near. Yet still we stand, yet still we rise, with frozen breath and burning eyes of force no death can ever name. And broken cries, we claim the earth, we claim the skies. No battle lost within our mind, no warrior ever left behind. We move as one through blood and snow, a storm no world can overthrow, a legend carved in endless flame. When silence falls and night is still, we stand victorious on the hill. Our names will echo far and wide, where fallen warriors reside. In halls beyond the mortal plane, we feast in fire, we break the chain, and live again in endless flame. From frozen dust to breaking dawn, we march as those who carry on. No matter what the world may bring, we answer to the Northern King. Our hearts aligned with ancient call, to stand as one, to never fall. A bond no time can tear apart. The iron wolf within us wakes, with every breath, with every shake of earth beneath our heavy stride. A force no fear can never hide. We feel the hunger, feel the flame, a drive no man can ever tame, that burns eternal in the heart. Required to guide the day. The darkness bows before our will. The silence bends, the world stands still. Each step a mark upon the ground, a truth no lie can never drown, a rhythm only war can start. The clash erupts, The storm begins, the echo of 1,000 sins, washed clean by steel and frozen air. No mercy lives, no room for care. We strike with purpose, pure and cold, a tale of strength forever told, a fire that sets the soul apart. The wolves arise beside our side, their piercing gaze a living guide. We share the same relentless fate, to stand, to fight, to dominate. No fear exists where we belong. We've carried this for far too long, to let the world tear us apart. The sky ignites with northern flame. Aurora stands above the slain, a silent witness to the fight that raged beneath eternal night. No sorrow left, no tears to fall. We gave our strength, we gave our all, and played the gods' relentless part. When all is done, the gates appear, a golden light, both strong and clear. We walk beyond the mortal line, where endless fires forever shine. The iron wolf will always rise within the hearts that never die, a legend sealed in every heart. The steel awakens in our hands, a silent vow across the land. The wind carries our ancient cry, a call that echoes through the sky. No shadow dares to stand its ground when northern warriors gather round. Our fate is forged in frozen fire. Through forests deep and mountains high, we march beneath the endless sky. Each breath a cloud of frozen air, each step a challenge we declare. The coldest shape the hearts we bear, no weakness lives, no soul laid bare, only strength and pure desire. Collide, the battle sings the sound of death on iron wings. We strike with fury, cold and clean, like winter storms, both sharp and keen. No mercy given, none required. Our spirits rise forever wired, to meet the edge and never tire. They feel our rage, they mirror us in ancient age. Their eyes reflect the coming night, a bond of blood, a shared fight. Together bound by primal law, we honor fang, we honor claw, a truth no man can never tire. The clash resounds across the plain, the ground absorbs the endless pain. Yet still we stand, yet still we fight. We claim the day, we claim the night. No fall can break the warrior's chain. We rise again through loss and pain. Our legacy carved ever higher. In crimson hue, the end is near, we feel it too. But fear has long since left our veins. We welcome glory, welcome chains that bind us to eternal flame, where death itself forgets our name and lifts our souls through sacred fire. When silence falls and winds grow still, we stand victorious on the hill. Our story written deep in stone, a tale the ages will have known. For those who walk the warrior's way will hear our voices in the fray. Echoes that forever inspire. Storm and raised in flame, we walk the path that forged our name. No crown we seek, no throne we claim, only the honor of the game. The sea itself became our guide, through endless nights and ruthless tide. We learn to stand, we learn to kill. No man alone can win this war. We fight for something so much more, for brothers standing side by side, for those who fell, for those who ride. Our bond is stronger than the steel, no wound too deep, no pain too real. Together shaped, together still. The fire burns within our chest, a beating drum we can't suppress. It calls us into battle's roar, to face the edge, to ask for more. No fear remains, no doubt survives. We fight like those who never die, with hearts of stone and iron will. The night descends with silent breath, a quiet march that welcomes death. But we are not afraid to fall. We hear Valhalla's distant call, through shadowed woods and frozen ground. Our steps create a haunting sound, a rhythm only war face to face. We see the fear within their gaze. They know the storm has come to claim the fragile lives that speak our name. We strike like thunder from the sky. No time to run, no time to cry. The world itself begins to spill. Through broken lines and shattered cries, we rise again, we claim the skies. No battle lost, no spirit torn. We are the storm, forever born. The legends grow with every fight. We carve our truth into the night. A tale no time can never still. Silence reigns, we walk beyond the earthly chains into the halls of endless fire, where songs of war will never tire. The brotherhood will always stand beyond the reach of mortal land. Eternal, strong, unbroken will. From frozen peaks the ravens fly. They circle under iron sky. The whisper of the gods is near, a voice no mortal fails to hear. We stand prepared beneath the storm, our souls unbroken, battle-born. The cold itself bends to our will. The mountains roar, we march as those who came before. Each step we take resounds like fate. No man among us hesitates. The fire burns within our veins. We welcome loss, we welcome pain, for only strength survives the chill. The drums awaken ancient ground, the thunder deep, a sacred sound. It calls us forth, it calls our name to join the ever-burning flame. No turning back, no fear, no doubt. This is the path we chose to walk, a path of steel, a path of skill. Their glowing eyes are silent guide through forests dark and frozen plains. They run with us through blood and rain. Together bound by primal code, we share the same relentless road. No force can break this sacred will. The clash begins, the sky turns red. We walk among the fallen dead. Our blades like lightning strike the ground. With every hit a thunder sound. The earth itself to shake as ancient powers start to wake. The end begins upon this hill. Shields and broken cries, we rise again, we never die. For every fall a stronger stand. We claim the night, we claim the land. The gods observe from distant flame, and carve in stone each warrior's name. A tale no silence dares to escapes the chest. We know we gave our very best. The gates of gold begin to shine, a place where warriors align. Valhalla waits with open fire to greet the souls who never tire. Eternal feast beyond the chill. Cold across the sea, our ships cut through eternity. With axes raised and hearts aflame, we carve the sky, we write our name. The drums of war begin to rise, reflected in our burning eyes. No fear remains, no soul shall yield. We walk where fallen warriors stand,
guided by Odin's unseen hand.
through storms that tear the world apart.
We carry fire within the heart.
The waves obey our ancient call.
No man among us fears to fall.
For glory waits beyond the field. Brothers bound by blood and steel,
We fight as one, we never kneel.
the earth will shake beneath our tread.
We honor those already dead.
Through frost and fire, night and day,
We march the endless warrior's way.
no chain can bind
The iron will.
the horns resound across the land.
The final hour is close at hand.
Our shadows stretch through drifting snow.
Into the storm we proudly go.
The clash of blades, the thunder's cry.
Tonight we live or we will die.
But legends
Rise where men are still.
the sky ignites in northern light.
Auroras dancing through the night.
We raise our ourselves will hear our name.
No mortal fear can take control.
We gave the North our very soul,
And carved our fate with sharpened skill.
The enemy feels our coming near.
The sound of truth, the end of fear.
Our battle cry is split, frozen air.
No mercy lives within this world.
The ground is stained with ancient might.
We are the storm, we are the fight.
No fate can break what we have built. When silence falls and ashes fade, our names in stone will long be laid. In halls of gold our songs will rise, eternal under northern skies. Valhalla calls, we answer strong. Our spirits live within this